Oh, I never grabbed the lamp. Oh well, I think it should be fine, right?
It says we're live. We're live, even though I'm cast in shadow.
Yep. I forgot to grab the lamp. Oh well.
You can't see me.
Can you see me?
I am the darkness. I am Charlie Murphy. Charlie Murphy.
Jeez.
Wow, we haven't even gotten to the intro, and he's double face-bombing on me.
Oh.
Hello.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the lamp because it's annoying me.
Okay, well, while he's doing that,
Hello, ladies.
hello, gentlemen.
How are you?
I'm the Cruellica Kain. You are?
Silver Quill.
And this is our Cruellica Kain and Silver Quill show.
That's right, where we get the whole sofa to ourselves.
Exactly. And we also get to tell the true story about everything and anything.
Exactly.
So what do you want to start talking about?
Well, let's talk about the name Tachibana and how it seems to be in every bloody household in Japan. Really, Japan, I feel like you need to diversify your naming conventions.
Maybe Tachibana is like the version of Smith. No.
Tachibana!
Yeah.
Tachibana!
No,
Tachibana!
you're too late. I've already been initiated the sequence.
Tachibana.
That's right.
All right.
Why are you jumping into our show?
I know, it's so rude. He interrupts and he brings in this weird light.
Yeah. This is why I don't go to church anymore, so I don't get blinded by the light.
Copyrighted claim.
So, what's up, everybody? I'm the Kaiju no Kami here with. I know you already were like technically doing the introduction, but I wasn't
Cruellica
here, so it doesn't count. And
On your right, Silver Quill
okay,
is on your right.
I'm on the
are
left.
you on the right or are you on the left?
I'm always right with
That's debatable.
with my leftist policies.
Okay.
I am the left-wing conspiracy.
You don't like conspiracy theories, though.
I just don't like the theories, but I'm a fact.
I like conspiracy theories for how ridiculous they are. But sometimes certain ones do concern me. Flat earthers, though, are...
They're elves. They're elves in disguise. I've been over this. You see, according to Tolkien, elves can see beyond the curve of the earth and into the afterlife. So the whole world is stretched out flat before them. Ergo, the next time you meet a flat earther, I want you to check their ears.
They might be Legolas in disguise.
In which case, tell him to stop intruding on the other books.
You don't like Legolas?
He's fine, but I don't need to see him Super Marioing his way through The Hobbit.
Are you saying that wasn't hilarious, though?
I did have the Mario music playing in my head and doing the sound effects. I just don't need him running and saying, I'm so awesome, and he shoots the black arrow that kills Smaug.
But why did they need to give? I mean, why not just give Legolas the ring? If they had given Legolas the ring, the whole movie would have been over in 20 minutes.
Well, but then Orlando wouldn't look so pretty boy. He'd look all haggard, and all the fangirls would be like, no!
That was during the period of time where Orlando Bloom was like hot shit. Now I'm like, was he really that good of an actor?
Oh, don't tell me he's Orlando Wilted now.
Anyway, we are here to talk about only one episode of King-Ohger.
Only one episode. It lasted 10 minutes.
Yeah, that episode was like...
It was not 10
It started,
minutes.
and then like 30 seconds later, it was over. It was like, what the hell just happened?
So we went from 10 minutes to 30 seconds?
Well, what we really went from was rising action to lots of action to lots of action to more action to holy shit, duck, there's action coming your way, to stay tuned for more action.
Yeah.
With a side of action.
That was an intense episode. It was like, wow, what is going on? I really did actually feel like, we were watching Lord of the Rings.
Because you see the two armies charge each other over this vast CG field. And okay, sure, the green screen maybe wasn't the most convincing, but you didn't care because there was a lot of them. And it was really cool. And then you realize there are child soldiers on the good guy's side, and so it becomes very, very morally gray. And then,
And then you're like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. I'm just enjoying this because this is really cool.
because then the child soldiers making rice balls.
Yeah, because they at least were aware that they're probably not the best decision.
Yeah, when your army's made of maids and guys in bowler hats who can't think for themselves and children, you may have the moral high ground, but you don't have the tactical advantage.
I like the scene when we have the lady who I guess is from the movie
Monica.
Is that
pops
it?
up. Yeah, she's supposed to be from the movie. Pops up, brings back all these dead people. I see dead people, and then we have Jimeno's mom looks over. Jimeno's just like, go away, go away, go away.
Go on. Tend to others.
She's so selfish. I don't know if they actually know the definition of the word selfish.
As selfish as ever. It's just a very special kind of selfish. It's like that. It's that selfish that benefits all by sheer luck and happenstance.
But
It's
yeah,
like House of Cards before the bigger controversy. You're like, okay, he's aligned with the United States' interests, so it's good to have that miserable soul. If it shifts, well then. Hey, bud, do you want to be on YouTube? Do you want to be a star?
but
Their cat is off screen.
well, obviously. But yeah, the
I'm giving context to first-time viewers. Context. This is the Kaiju no Kami. He's kind of an ass. This is Cruellica. She's adorable.
Thank you.
I'm Silver Quill. I'm totally an ass.
well, at least you got
Oh.
that right.
Oh, see, I'm always right.
He got everything right.
No, he
Two
didn't.
assholes and a sweetheart.
It's right. Anyway, so a lot of people show up and a lot of people start hitting each other, and that's the show. Da 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 da.
No, what I love though is when our main villain dude, Dig Dug, is like, "What is going on? What?
And it's Doug dead.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and watch." Then he resurrects like puppet versions of his generals, and they still get their asses kicked.
Well, I did wonder about like the moth guy who's the incubator for Dick Dug. It was like, did he get unfrozen or is that just a cheap copy? He died, so I'm assuming cheap copy.
So we have the beginning of the episode where it leaves off from the prior episode, basically with Gira saying once again, "I want to see you scream," just because he's super pissed off. And then we see the spaceship going up in. Gira's happy. Doug Dad is like, let's see what Kamajan does. And then you see the spaceship coming down and crashing. So you see legitimate, once again, acting is phenomenal. This guy, you can see all hope draining from his face of like, oh, fuck. It's just us, father and son, together again. And so you then see all the hope being lost, and then you start seeing like Jimeno moving her hand, and then you start seeing people come up to the other ones, friends, Romans, countrymen, but family and friends.
Look to the east.
And you then see everybody has stayed. And the group that we saw in the previous episode of who was left apparently has quadrupled in size. Which, even though it was CGI and they probably just duplicated skins multiple times.
Yeah, it all looks a little packed.
It was nice to kind of pretend for a moment there that they had a large population.
Well, it was also different because you don't usually see crowds of people going after to fight monsters. Usually it's just you'll have a crowd who's cheering on the Rangers, and that's it. This, they were actually participating in the battle.
Yeah, and think about how many Sentai series would be over in a day if the bystanders actually got involved in the fight. Monster of the Day would be like, what is going on?
Well, I also like the fact that everyone was chastising, but also empowering everyone to get better. And then we see my personal favorite scene of the non-action scenes of Jeremy's people. Hey, everybody else is trying to lift and comfort and be loving, and we get
That Bugnarok is
poking.
not yet.
Just poking, like, are you alive? And it doesn't seem like he is for a minute.
Until he gets a suffocating hug from
Mom.
Mother.
So then Devonica
From the movie.
from the movie,
Apparently.
allegedly from the movie, because we're all like, hello, random nice lady.
Nice lady in the pretty dress.
Well, I was like, okay, and then, well, I think when Gira dropped her name, I was like, oh, she must be from the movie.
But anyway, so she brings back Orochi, Himeno's parents.
Orochi.
Orochi?
Not Orochi, Orochi.
Orochi.
Oh, I thought it was Orochi. Orochi.
Oh, are you talking about from
Dabowski's backstory?
Tofu?
Yeah, Tofu.
Iroki.
Okay.
Who is played by, I found out, the actor Tachibana Grodi's wife in the real world.
Yeah. But so we have them. We have the slighted Shugadan guy.
Oh, yes. Who gets to redeem himself.
Who gets to redeem himself as one of the two twin swords.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't really need to redeem himself. He's got a public image to repair.
Yes. And then we get Jeremy's mom.
Just gives us.
It kind of reminds me of Insane Kaiju when I got Stacy's
and then
mom.
Rita's predecessor.
Yes. Karas.
Karas.
Every time I hear the name Karas, I'm waiting for somebody to be mummified.
I'm thinking of that movie, Karas the Prophecy.
Oh.
Kind of a lesser Garo.
Oh, the Toku one, which was kind of boring.
Wow. Had a cool design, though.
Yeah, it did. I thought there was a live action and an animated. I could be wrong, but
And then they have the founder of Shugodom,
who looked like somebody out of 300.
No. Oh, no. Actually, I was thinking of the Skull Knights from Zelda. From that.
A little bit of both, but he's just like, hi, I'm here. Everybody talk!
It was Rockley's who sees great grandpa walk out of the ether, and if they could swear in Sentai, be like, oh fuck, Doc! Because this dude grabs the royal sword, the golden sword, swipes it once, takes out everyone.
Who are you going to take out? Everyone!
But before that, we did have Jeremy, who gets hugged to death again by his mom.
Hugged to life, actually.
Yeah, hugged to life. Well, that is an irony. And then she sees some evil people, one with a scythe, and she's like,
Garodi?
Oh, Garodi. And she's like, I am going to take care of this. You rest a little bit longer. And his response is like, no, Mom, I can't do. And then she's like, just badass, takes him out with no effort.
And he's like, go get him, Mommy.
And then the silent guy, the guy who whispers the entire show, falls from the sky like Deadpool and does like this earth-shattering quake and knocks everybody around him down.
And then who was it that was flying at him? They just kick,
Kamagen.
Kamagen and Grode.
Yes.
and it just like kicks them into the.
It was like, where was this when he was the monster of the week?
Well, it's powered by kindness now. He knows kindness is a strength. So
is this what Lockheed, Northrop, and Space Force need to do? Just kill him with kindness?
Look, if you weaponize a hug, I guarantee we will be the only power in the world.
I didn't. So I was always told as a child and in adulthood, and I still think of it every day, if you can't say anything nice to an asshole, just kill him with kindness. I never knew until watching this episode that was a literal thought process.
My mama told me to kill him with kindness. Then she handed me a shotgun and said its name is kindness.
And then we have Iruki and Karis.
Oroki.
You need to. Is it with an O or an I?
Iroki. Iroki.
Whatever. The chick who's married to Grode in real life.
Grode.
The chick married to Grode, Rita's predecessor. They both grab the respective swords of their nations and transform. Does that help?
Fine.
Well, it means we got a queen bee in the house.
I did like it because I liked that scene also for the fact that the suit actor changed. That it was because obviously the suit actor for Dabowski is much taller, so it was nice to see a feminine physique.
Well, not just that; it was obviously a different suit because it was a thinner suit.
Yeah. But so we get all of that. We get Doug Dead being really pissed off with all of this, especially when after Gira finishes fighting, because he was basically told by Death Narok, if you don't get off your ass and fight, I'll kill you myself.
Have some pride, human.
Which I really like there. They're all sitting down eating. We're then told that the door breaching the living and dead is closing. So you see all the dead people disappearing.
And the two swords of the king we don't get to hear their parting words.
No, I like that though. It left an element of mystery.
It's like that movie Lost in Translation with Bill Murray. What did he whisper?
That entire script was lost in translation.
When the one dude said to the other servant?
Yes.
Yes.
And the surviving knight kind of tears up. So
maybe he said, like, I'll see you in 5 years.
I'll see you next week.
I'm kidding.
Or your wife says hi.
Oh!
Now, one thing we haven't talked about is that Death Narok being back, he's going to town on Kamagen.
Oh, God.
I mean, Kamagen is rethinking everything he's done in his life because the beatdown upon him is epic. You have tentacle god Death Narok slamming him like nobody's business. Then the quiet death.
The quiet death. That's a heart attack, by the way.
Well, I bet Kamagen was actually hoping for one of those. Like, just end it now. I don't want to live on this planet. Holy crap, I'm getting knocked off. Also, Doug Dead, or Diggy Dug, Diggy Hole. I do like how they emphasize his power, that he just sort of goes, eh. And suddenly the ground itself moves him back, and all those duplicate monsters pop up. I mean, they really are emphasizing this guy is considered a god.
But, well, I also like we got to see the army ant dudes multiple times getting his ass handed to him.
It's more fun when they talk, though, and that they have a personality.
Well, that was part of the problem with real soldiers. They didn't have any personalities. Yeah. They have personalities in Power Rangers Dino Fury. We started watching that.
You gotta have personality.
But they're all eating rice balls, just relaxing, laughing.
A bit forcefully.
But I think sometimes right before you get into a very tense situation, many people's actual provoked reaction is laughter because most
And
people are
then
crazy.
the episode ends.
No, the episode holds because most of the dead, I think Death Narok is still like, I'm too angry to die right now.
Yeah, he's the emissary, so I think he's good.
He's fighting on behalf of the prophets?
Yes, he's Moses.
But
No, I was thinking of DS9.
But no, it was a really good episode. It's just, it went by too quick.
Action,
I
action,
agree.
action.
I do agree with Deca Green. So Deca Green's actor posted on Twitter that Toei should release episodes 49, 48, 49, 50 of King-Ohger in theaters as a theatrical cut. And I can totally see why, because that was a very cinematic episode.
Except we here in America must make do with our TV recordings and fan subbers to whom we truly appreciate.
Because I'm also
Yes.
sure though that there were a lot of scenes they cut out.
Just in case you were drawn out, we truly appreciate you, fan subbers. Gambaru.
Well, actually, so that brings up a good point. So Bandai has said that Toei needs to figure out new ways to market Sentai and Kamen Rider because kids don't watch TV these days.
Duh.
Well, yeah, you drew them online.
But so it's like, but the problem is not Toei. It's actually TV Asahi because of the contracts between Toei and TV Asahi. TV Asahi will not allow Toei to stream Sentai and Kamen Rider.
Okay, well, I got this. You can hire me for marketing. Okay, what you do is you call those people who make Helldivers 2, and you say, hey, we'd like you to have some Sentai suits as unlockables. And all of a sudden, everybody's wondering why it looks like a heavily armed pride parade with all the colors. And that's how you get interest in Sentai. Up, up, up.
But it's like, okay, well, maybe it's time for TV Asahi to come into the 21st century.
We don't want to. It's cold in the 21st century. There's global warming. No, sorry, climate change.
Okay, global warming does exist. It's only 4 times a year, though. Winter, spring, summer, fall.
Depends on the area. If you're in Buffalo, it's summer, almost winter, winter, and still
This
winter.
was a representative from Georgia who says, yes, climate change is real. It happens 4 times a year.
Well, that conforms to my outdated 18-2 principles. I like this guy. I'd vote for him if I could remember what state I live in.
But then again, in Alabama,
All right.
an egg that you can buy is a living person.
Oh, eggs? Well, I guess that makes me a mass murderer of children.
Okay, Anakin, chill out.
Oh, younglings. By the way, I've still got my good old shotgun kindness.
So let's go to comments. Comments are safe. Sit back.
I'm trying to look at the comments.
I have them right here.
Then give me the phone.
No, let me read.
Fine. I hate being read to.
Well, too bad. So Chidi, okay, here, fine. I can't read words.
Chitty the Leo? The Lit Leo.
Now I'm lost.
Chitty comes by my streams as well. Hello, Chitty.
Bang.
Oh, it doesn't help if you're like brightness so damn low.
Now, Star Wars
All
fan.
right, next Sunday. So Chitty the Lit Leo. Next Sunday's. Anyone excited?
Yeah.
Cautiously optimistic.
Yes.
Star Wars fan says hello. Cruellica Kaiju in Silver. Tachibana.
How dare!
Takumi says hello. Welcome to Fantasy Avengers Sentai episode.
Yes.
King-Ohger Infinity War. A crowd would either run away or watch the action while questioning what the hell is going on.
Okay, before we continue, I have a question. If you lived in that world, would you have stayed to fight? Or would you got the hell up out there?
You know, the funny thing is that the group has an influence on our decisions, the mood. So honestly, I feel like I would have stayed because the group would give strength.
I would probably stay, but hide.
Oh, you mean would I fight?
Oh.
Okay, I would pick up Kaiju and use him as a human shield as I charge heroically.
Okay, that
clobber them.
works. That's fair.
I can't answer any more questions right now because the comments have been blocked by an ad.
You can click an X.
Or you can hit skip.
Well, I'm not going to skip my own ad. Revenue. Oh, did it again. Okay. This is Sentai!
Well, okay, to be fair, King Hasti from long ago looked like a Spartan.
Yeah, he could kick someone into the pit of death.
Yeah.
I just keep wondering where was
Daddy?
Yeah, Daddy. I mean, I know Gira wouldn't technically get that reunion, but Rockley used to be like, Daddy, Daddy wasn't there
I was
to
waiting
take
for
me
you.
for the fair. It seems he didn't care.
Everyone has did.
And
That's a good show.
You got Total Tech. Hello.
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 Kamajin, why can't I be treated good for once in this series? This is the only villain I feel bad for since he's been abused by both groups and he's been with.
Oh, Kamajin? Well, I don't feel too bad because he seemed to enjoy and viewed everyone else as insects, bugs, specks. I mean, quite frankly, so I see him getting his just desserts.
I can show you how to reset those. Well, not
now
much work.
Now he's looking at us as we're looking at them, so which is us.
Ooh.
So like we've
What
got
is now?
now. When
There
will
we
be
go.
then? Soon.
Okay. Cool.
Can you?
No, look, it's an infinite loop of us.
Can
Infinite
you
mirror.
sit?
Because it's this and then this and then. All right.
And
Anyway.
why don't you do?
About watching Sensei, you're that easily entertained just by that.
No,
Because I have the plastic crap.
Yeah, it's true. His butt was replaced due to a terrible accident. Now he's
Yeah.
only got a plastic plate with an indent.
And that's why every sofa he sits in for a period of time also acquires that indent. It's very sad.
The plastic crack. Thank you for being open about it.
Wrong type of crack. That's like the meme I saw last week. Says I'd like to have a Pepsi. We only have Coke. Okay, I'll take a gram of that along with a Pepsi.
Well done.
A gram would be a little too
Whatever.
Either which
much.
way.
Lazy.
All right. Also, rice balls. You mean jelly donuts?
Oh, thank you, Pokemans and Team 4 Kids.
Pokemon.
Oh, is that what they were?
Well, they were rice balls,
But in the English dub, they named them donuts.
jelly donuts, even though it was very clearly a rice ball.
I've seen jelly donuts and I've seen rice balls. They don't look alike.
I don't know what to tell you.
But then again, Sanji had a lollipop for a
Well,
while.
that was, at least they actually added the lollipop. Frame by frame. I have to admire their dedication to censorship.
All right. Good God will know says, do you think someone would sacrifice in the final episode? Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, if anyone would be Rockley's, but
Oh, but no, then Lebowski's sister would be inconsolable.
Until she marries Gira.
I know. They're going to have like the next heir.
Yes.
And when she breaks the news, the baby Lebowski would be like, Su, man. Yeah.
but that's all our chat. That's our entire chat. Wow.
Well, it's a shorter episode because
We don't need like a long hour-and-a-half video.
All right, whatever. But this was a great finale. Oh, great finale.
penultimate.
Great near finale episode.
Penultimate.
I never understood the term penultimate.
Well, you have ultimate, and then before that is it's in a pen because it's waiting. Penultimate.
Admittedly, that is not the definition of it, but I do like the creativity of you coming up with that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, whatever. But I've never understood.
Look at this. I know.
But he's not ultimate.
Oh, he's penultimate.
No, he's not even penultimate.
Pencil ultimate?
No. He's just meh.
Yeah. Charcoal.
Okay. I'll remember that later.
Our anniversary is in a couple of weeks, so I'm gonna get it. Actually, a week and a half. 23 years. It's amazing. We've been together for 23 years. And I'm only 27.
That don't even that just makes
Rock the
it
cradle of love.
that just
Rock the cradle of love. Yes, the cradle of love. Don't rock easy, it's true. I only know that from Weird Al.
Billy Idol. Oh.
so I was 5.
Why? Because you want to age yourself down so you're not, what, 14 years older than me?
Well, yeah. This ain't Game of Thrones. I ain't Donald Trump, and I ain't Vic Mignogna,
Vic Mignogna?
and I ain't Bill Cosby. So,
Oh, God. Oh, thank God for that.
and I ain't the guy from Go Busters. So, yeah.
Okay, if I'm 27, we've been together for 23 years, and knowing that you're 2 years younger than me, you would be 25. So I would have started dating you when you were how old? 2. And I would have been 4.
Okay.
Ren, what do you think of your parents?
All right. Whatever. Anyway, so that's I guess all we've got until the finale this week, which we're planning to do on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So we'll watch that Wednesday night and then do a live stream for the finale.
Say finale. And then, will they have the epic handoff we come to expect?
They will.
King-Ohger shaking hands with Boom Boomger, or will it be something more bizarre? I mean, come on, Don Brothers left us on a weird note.
Yeah, we'll see. But anyway, that's all we've got for this one. Click like, subscribe, the bell notification, whatever else YouTube has to support us. You can support us on Patreon and Twitter at Toku AAN Network, and then Discord, Facebook, Instagram at Kaiju no Kami, my website, creativitybydesignllc.com, and then you can buy cool Kaiju no Kami merchandise at creativitybydesignllc.com/shop. Or there's a link in the description below. And there's also
MLP Silver Quill on Twitter, in the YouTubes, which will have links to which to support my after the fact and weekday puns.
all right, until next time, bug up.